Oh, yeah, please. Please.
Does the NFL need to change the OT rules?
Absolutely not. I mean, are we kidding? Like, are we like when we started the game and the kickoff happened? Do we understand the rules? Everybody understands the assignment, folks. Like
most
young
of us
people,
do.
Okay, so we understand what that looks like. Did they have 60 minutes? Did they have 13 seconds on the clock with the number one defense in the NFL with the capability of stopping Patrick Mahomes and winning the game? Absolutely, they did. When you talk about, let's just use overtime statistics, because everybody tells me, oh man, 10-1, 10-1. When you win the coin flip, it's 10-1. You know how many times it's won on the first possession of touchdown? 20%. Mm-hmm. So tell me how that coin flip totally affected the game. If only 21% of the games are affected by the first possession touchdown, you're telling me we're going to change your rule because 20% of the time it goes to the favor who wins the coin flip? Mm-hmm. I would love that argument to have really worked, but it does not work because ultimately both teams usually get an opportunity to win the game, and somebody has to win it, somebody has to lose. Okay. Don't move and change the dynamic because of that, and don't tell me about, and listen, I was on the competition committee for years and sat through millions of proposals about overtime. And ultimately, someone always has a slight advantage, whether you're getting the ball first, not getting the ball. If you're going to change it to college, there's all kinds of ways to talk about strategy. Win the game, bottom line. And life ain't fair, folks. Get over it.
You're fired up on Tuesday.
Oh, it's so
I love
real.
It,
This one
Jeff
right here got me. I mean,
Can I chime in?
Let's get it. Yeah, I just needed to celebrate him for a moment.
You're wrong.
Oh.
And not only are you wrong, you're utterly ridiculous.
Oh, my word.
And entirely too emotional.
Tell me about it. Tell me, give it to me.
And he probably agrees with you, and that would make you wrong, too.
100% agree. I'm going to give my time.
Let me tell you something right now. Here's the reason why, and this is where the journalism comes in. Let me break it down.
Yeah.
Let me break it down for you.
Okay, hit me.
Nobody said that's why Buffalo lost. All anybody said was, it's a preference. Have we not seen the NFL change rules over recent memory?
Sure.
What's wrong with modification? I recall you being a part of the NFL Players Association. There were no modifications that took place?
Sure.
I mean, again, hold on. There was nothing wrong with the game. The game was evolving. The game was growing. Popularity was there for the NFL. It was still number one. It didn't just start being number one in North American sports.
Okay.
It's been number one for quite a long time. It didn't stop everybody from looking at it and saying, excuse me, you got to protect the quarterback. Excuse me, you can't sit up there and take headshots. You can't sit up there and smear somebody. You can't do this. You can't do that. What I'm saying to you is this. There's absolutely positively you, Mr. Chippendales himself, Louis Riddick, sitting there going on Twitter talking about, just play some damn defense. We know that.
Yeah.
Buffalo's defense, number one in the league, was trash. I said, Leslie Frazier or Sean McDermott, whoever the hell was responsible for not being able to stop somebody for 13 seconds, I'd have had a hard time letting them on the bus and the plane ride home. No. I'm telling you right now, that's how I roll. It'd have been a problem, okay? So I understand that. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with 3 years ago because my position has been consistent. 3 years ago, Tom Brady has the ball. Patrick Mahomes comes back in the second half, and he has to stand there. He doesn't get to touch the ball. I wanted to see that brother in overtime. Okay. And then Sunday, I wanted to see Josh Allen, who's on the sideline praying to the defense. He did everything but get on his knees and say to the defense, just give me the ball. Just give me the ball again, right? All I'm saying is we want to see that. And with all of these rules that protect the quarterback, you want to see them stars go out there and perform. Nobody is saying, that's why they lost. We're just saying, what's wrong with asking?
So how do you make it even?
Easily.
Okay.
Each team has to touch the ball once.
Okay, whoever gets the ball second has the advantage.
That's fine.
Because they're playing 3-down football when you get it first. They're playing 4-down football when you get it second.
I understand. I'm answering
your question. So there's an advantage.
I'm answering your question. I'm saying each team touches the ball once. And then after that, whatever rule you had in place, like a field goal, the next field goal, once both teams touch the ball, whoever scores next wins the game. There's no problem. I'm just saying, at least I wanted to see Josh Allen win.
So you're going to go three extra possessions.
So our health isn't important now because you extending the game. I'm just asking you because you mentioned the concussions and the helmets and this and that. You extending the game when you giving extra possessions.
Right.
There's more plays on the body.
Yeah.
And so at the end, like Jeff was saying, It's your job as the number one defense to stop Patrick Mahomes from even getting there to kick the field goal to put it in overtime.
agree.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
Nobody's blaming
Because
him.
if it was the flip side, we wouldn't even be hearing Buffalo say nothing, just like we didn't hear the New England Patriots and Tom Brady say nothing.
Right.
We didn't hear the
But
Kansas City
nobody
Chiefs
said
complain.
that's why Buffalo lost. Why y'all acting like everybody saying that's why Buffalo lost?
because
Nobody
they
said that.
The reason the rule is being talked about is because they lost.
Yes.
And all their fans are hurt.
And
He's
people-
talking about Josh Allen should have gotten the ball too. Yes, he is.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
because
he is.
guys. Let me just throw out a name. If Case Keenum or just give me
you wanna
somebody.
see that?
No, I'm saying if somebody like that was
Like
on
Jimmy
the
G.
sideline, if
Jimmy G.
somebody like that was on the sideline in overtime, we don't care. It's when we saw Tom Brady on the sideline. I'm sorry, Patrick Mahomes on the sideline 3 years ago. When we saw Josh Allen
And Kansas
on the
City
sideline,
tried to change the rule.
and when we saw about Josh Allen on the sideline, nobody's blaming that on Buffalo. Buffalo lost because your defense was trash.
Okay.
Period. And
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes was sensational. And Tyreek Hill was sensational. What we're seeing is a preference. A preference would be, what's wrong with saying, damn, I really want to see Josh Allen touch that ball in
when they get
overtime.
the preference,
Last word here,
whatever the advantage is for the new rule, someone will complain about it because it'll be at 21%. They'll
Happens all the
complain
time.
about that as well. So it's never going to be
It's never
perfect,
gonna-
Stephen A.
which is
Never
why
be perfect.
change doesn't
So
matter.
the way it happens now works. 21% is affected.
I'm just
You
saying,
can't get that hurt about it.
people gonna complain no matter what. So what difference does it make?
So don't
What difference
change
does it
it.
make?
I don't
You
wanna
changed
play
other rules in the past.
It's faster. It's better for our long-term health.
And
Fewer
I
possessions.
don't want to play longer.
That's what I'm saying.
I scored, it's
Stephen
over
A.
with, let's go.
And
home.
I'm watching, and I
Health
want to
is
see you play
wealth.
longer. If that's what it comes to.
The journalist in you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.